it's Miss Kepley. So today we're going to talk about text evidence. And text evidence is super important, super important. Whenever you make an inference or answer any type of question, you can't just leave it like that. You have to support it with text. And when you are supporting it, it's text evidence. So today I'm going to teach you how to drop that pin so you can support your answers. So let's go.
All right, friends, let's look at text evidence. And so text evidence is all about how you support or prove your answers. So let's take a little deeper dive into this. So what is text evidence exactly? It is the details and examples that come straight from the text. Pretty simple, but it's all about proving your analysis, which is just a fancy way to say your answer to whatever prompt you were given, whether that be a question or an essay prompt. So first, before we can even talk about text evidence, we have to analyze the text. So there are three ways we do that. We have to identify the important parts by number one, breaking down the text. Number two, pick out those big ideas. And then third, identify the reasons and supporting evidence. So when you analyze a text, you want to include what the author actually says, along with your interpretation of what you read. This means you quote, paraphrase, and or summarize the author's words to support your points. So you just can't put your answer in there without, backing it up. You have to back it up with what the text says. That makes a strong analysis. So when answering questions about what you read, you have to go back to the text to find proof. Back it up, friends. Back it up. So this is your support for your analysis, and it's what we call text evidence. And there are three ways to do it. First, and my favorite probably, is a direct quotation. So you repeat an author's idea word for word. For this, you will use those quotation marks since the words are taken directly from the text. So you put them in those quotation marks. Second, you can paraphrase the author. So you rewrite the author's ideas in your own words. So you change the words or phrase, but keep the same meaning. And a good tip on this is to keep the paraphrase shorter than the original passage. And finally, just summarize it. Put the author's main points into your own words. Summaries are shorter and often are a broad overview of the passage. But you can't just stop there. You have to give credit to your source for each type of text evidence. So for quotes, include the page number of the quote in parentheses behind it or in your response. So for example, you'll say on page 32, the author stated, she cannot chain my soul. That's a quote from Chains. It's fabulous. We used it in a lot of our answers when we read that book. I don't think it was on page 32 though. But moving on, paraphrase. Your response can mention something like, the author gives the following reasons to support their main point, and then cite a page number after these reasons. And finally, summaries. Introduce the source and then state the main points. So you can say, according to so-and-so's, and you'll put whoever the author was, article titled whatever the title was, and then you talk about the summary. So that's it, friends. That is the basics of text evidence. So I have this cute little quizzes for you to practice. If you look down in the description below, there is a link. There's also a link to some more activities if you would like to go a little bit deeper with text evidence. All right, friends, have fun. Have a great day and happy learning.